All right, Andy Broadway here at the red carpet, and who am I with?
Frank Estrada.
So Frank Estrada, tell us what kind of business you're in.
I'm actually an entrepreneur. I'm in multiple businesses,
Right.
and right now I'm in the process of becoming a #1 bestseller. And I look forward to having multiple books out. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. And I understand you sent me a text the other day. You just had lunch with Grant Cardone. How was that?
You know, Grant Cardone is a great guy. He's always there to attend you. His platform for training is amazing. Actually, I just gave him a gift, and it said the world's best sales trainer in the world, and he loved it. And at the end of the day, anytime you can hang out with people like that are actually the shakers, the movers, and the doers, you want to get around with them. And I told him yesterday, I said, in order to be a giant, you got to walk with giants. He says yes, but if not, you'll get ran over by them.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I love that. That's great.
so yeah, it was very important.
So where did the whole process of personal development start for you? What was your first book?
My first book, believe it or not, it was Think and Grow Rich.
Oh, I love that book.
I think I don't know why it's just so popular. A lot of people, it's like I think it's the #1 book that's made the most millionaires.
Yep.
So I mean, Think and Grow Rich, and then for me right now, a book that resides with me a lot is the 10x rule from Grant Cardone. You got to think 10 times bigger what you're thinking right now and take it to the next level and increase. Whatever it is, if it's your fitness, your health, your wealth, your income, or this, you want to brand yourself. Get people. People are not going to know. You could have a great service, a great product, a great message, and if you do not get it exposed out there, no one's going to know. So you're not giving any service to the world or the universe. There's many people that took it to the grave, or to the deathbed. And I told my grandfather in his deathbed that I would make his name proud. I was named after my grandfather, Frank Estrada. He was a baker, and he actually took care of his 12 kids. Woke up at 4, went to bed at 10. Sometimes he worked weeks or months without a day off, and then he would go out and do cold calling, basically promoting. I got nice and fresh bread out here. Come get it, Oh yeah, it runs in the DNA,
Well, that's awesome. So I'm thinking of lots of questions, but one of the things that I'm thinking about is we had a conversation, and you were saying that one of your principles is that no matter what goes on every day, you're showing up dressed, like you're dressing sharp. What's the philosophy behind that?
Well, actually, I think it came back to my grandfather. He always liked suits and fedoras, so I always saw that. That's all he had in his closet. That was the first time. And then as I grew up, the influencers that I looked up to were, his name is P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, and he always dressed up in suits. So I kind of I like that. They look sharp. And I noticed that people that dress sharp, they just feel good. And I didn't realize what this meant. Like, you just feel good when you dress up. And I believe every single day you should dress up for success. Regardless if you're not successful or you're not considered successful in your mind or wherever you're at, you can always dress up. It feels good. Take a shower, get a haircut, shave, feel good. And people like to see people dressed up. It's like people just compliment you just by looking sharp. Right now I just went to a gas station, for example, and the guy says, "Hey man, there's no public bathrooms here, but I'll let you go." Because he did this. People, I think, 3 seconds, people kind of like judge you right away. And I don't like to be judged. If I am being judged, I don't want to be judged in a good way without them knowing me. I want to be trustworthy. I want to look like someone of honor, respect, integrity, stuff like that. And to me, that's why I dress up every day. My wife would say, "Hey, you're not going to church," or "Hey, we're not going to a wedding." To me, you got to dress up. You got to dress up, and then you got to show up. And that's why I love that saying from Grant Cardone. It's like you commit to something, right? And you figure it out later. Why dress up? I don't know what for, but I knew I was coming here. I didn't know I was coming here, but I already had something to wear. I'm ready to go, So, and that's the beautiful thing is when you go to events, when you go out to the street, I believe once you walk out from your bedroom, you should dress up.
I agree.
I wish I could roll out of bed like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's totally cool. So let's wrap this up. Tell me what's a website where we can find you at?
At thefrankestrada.com.
All right, that's awesome. So that's thefrankestrada.com. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you.